Hey everybody, Rosie Litz from Recovery from the Bonds of Narcissism, and I wanted to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Please hit the like button, please share, please subscribe, please leave your comments if you find this helpful or if there's something you'd like me to talk about, discuss. I wanted to mention I'm going to be at the Wellness Fair in Cle Elum, Washington on May 6th, presenting on how Reiki is used in recovery from trauma and abuse and the somatic nervous system. So if you're interested, if you're in the Cle Elum area, I invite you to join. It's going to be at the Pullman Centennial Center on 3rd Street. So I wanted to talk today about what happens when you have successfully left your narcissist, you've moved through your strategies, and now you're ready to set your own goals, hopes, and dreams again. And this can leave you feeling a little sort of, I want to say, lost, because the narcissist, when you realize what you've just come through, eats up so much of your time and so much of your energy that by the time you're free and you've done the healing work and you've really started to evolve your life, and you're getting your own, like your abundance is coming back and your happiness is coming back, and you have entire days and weeks when you don't think about the narcissist, you're actually hopeful for the future and seeing the brightness of your future. But there's this sort of an empty space here where you may feel uncertain, you may not know what direction you want to move, and because once you've been with a narcissist, you are a really different person. You have emotionally been traumatized, your brain chemistry has shifted a bit, and your physiological body is still in the process of recovery. And it's going to be real easy to go down some of those old roads, and you may find yourself, and this is where I want to talk too about the danger of being attracted to another narcissist. But here's the thing. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You don't have to have all of the answers for where you want to be in your life, how you want to progress all at once. This is really about deep self-care. Carve out time for yourself. Reconnect to who you are. Who are you? Who are you? How do you feel? What do you want? What are your hopes, dreams, and goals? What are the things? Grieve the things that you've lost. Grieve the years that you've lost. Give yourself permission to grieve. Give yourself permission to sort of marinate in those feelings that you didn't give yourself permission to marinate in when you were with a narcissist, because you were on the defense mode all the time. You never knew what they were going to be like when they walked in, how they were going to treat you, what you were going to be blamed for, how they were going to come at you sideways, having to constantly gray rock and look and deal with triangulations and flying monkeys and the defensiveness and the deflecting of the narcissist, where it was always your fault, it was never their fault. They don't have accountability. They have none. And they put all that on you. And I want each of you to begin, if you are in the stage where you are you've gone through the escape safely, whether that's a divorce or leaving a partner and not dating someone, and if you had to get a restraining order or whatever it is, right? You started the healing process, and now you're starting to see that you're out of the tunnel, and in front of you is a landscape that you may or may not really know what's ahead. That's because you're different, and that's okay. Embrace the new horizon, embrace the new you, and know that there were some blessings to come out of this, because you are on your feet. You survived. You're watching this video. You survived. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. I love you. I believe in you. I have faith in you. I know that you can rise above anything in your life now. You've got this. But this uncomfortable feeling sometimes of, because you were not permitted to trust your intuition, it's going to take your serotonin and your dopamine to come back into balance. It's going to take a little bit of time. And one of the things that is great for recovery is looking at what you gained from the past few years or months or whatever it was. And I have something, 21 days. I've actually been doing it for a lot longer because I found it to be so beneficial. 21 days of gratitude. I call it Gratitude Quest. And what this involves is every day you sit down and you write down 10 things that you are grateful for. You write down whether it's projecting into the future, like I am grateful that I have a clear vision of my life and I am taking small actionable steps. Or I have a gratitude that I successfully left the narcissist, that my family, my children, my pets are okay. I'm grateful for my health, for abundant health. I'm grateful for abundant finances and wellness. Everything I need and will ever need is in front of me and ahead of me. Whether you believe in God or cosmos or universe, I am grateful that God, cosmos, source, universe has given me the strength to be sustained during this period of time. But if you're at that point where you're starting to feel the emptiness around you, you're starting to see that the work you've done has taken root, you have an opportunity to move in an entirely new direction, and maybe in a direction that takes you, in fact, quite far. Whether you want to go back to school, or you want to get a new job, or you want to just travel, or whatever it is you couldn't do before. And I will warn you, and this is where we get to the part about talking about being attracted to another narcissist. You will find that people that have narcissistic tendencies may still gravitate toward you. And as long as this is happening, you are not ready for another relationship. I'm sorry, I'm sitting in a parking lot here. You are waiting to go in and go to work. You are not ready for a relationship yet. If you still find unbalanced, narcissistic people trying to latch onto you, you are not ready for another relationship. You still have work to do. There's feelings that you have not embraced, that you have not given yourself permission to feel. But when you do the gratitude list, you cannot be in lack and grateful at the same time. Finding gratitude in everything. I'm grateful right now for connecting with each of you. I'm grateful for living in a beautiful state. I'm grateful for my home and my dogs and my kids and my friends. And I'm grateful that I saw who my real friends were, because when I left my narcissist, I found out who the flying monkeys were, and I was grateful to know who they were and to be able to negate those people from my life if I could. I was very blessed because I was able to clearly see and feel who they were. And I did block them, and I did cut off communication from them because they were going and reporting to my narcissist. And then he ended up harassing me. But what you do, if your narcissist does come slapping back around, unless it is something for them to collect their belongings or to resolve an issue that was unresolved, you do not communicate with them. They will triangulate, they will send flying monkeys, and hopefully your narcissist has moved on to somebody else and you are being left alone. Because quite honestly, if you are at this point in your life, you're free. And the only person you have to face now is yourself and your own feelings and the baggage that you are still carrying from the relationship. And the baggage is those feelings. It's time to start trusting your intuition again. It's time to start going for it and taking leaps of faith, because God, source, universe, cosmos has your back. You're going to be okay. You've made it this far. Congratulations. Now how far can you go? Nothing will hold you back. You've got this. I know you do. If I can be of help or support to you, the information is below. Please do subscribe and like and put on the bell notification so that you can receive notices when another video comes up. I love you. I believe in you. I think you're amazing. Thank you for inspiring me to keep doing the videos, to keep reaching out, because recovery is in every small decision that you make, from what you're eating for dinner, to whom you choose to have as your friends, to where you spend your mental energy. You've got this. You're amazing. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. I believe in you. Take care. I'll see you soon.